Hello friends, my name is Balkrushna and today I'm going to deliver a session on soft skills for successful career. I hope after this session you'll try to develop your soft skills and you will use all the soft skills in your day-to-day life to have a successful career. It is often said that soft skills are hardest to acquire and impossible to practice unless these become habits. So what are they? Some examples include assertiveness, time management, commitment, communication, dining table manners, personal grooming, relationships, teamwork, etc. So let's see the list of soft skills which are explicitly used in the business world. They include communication, teamwork, commitment, integrity, assertiveness, and emotional competence. So what is soft skills? Soft skills is the ability required and expected from a person for finding a suitable job, its maintenance, and promotion. Importance of soft skills. Soft skills are very important to handle interpersonal relations, to take appropriate decisions, to communicate effectively, and to have good impression and impact to gain professional development. So soft skills consists of communication skills, body language, written communication skills, presentation skills, teamwork, professional ethics, interpersonal skills, time and stress management, leadership communication skills, assertiveness and integrity, commitment, and emotional competence. So let's start with the communication skill. Communication skills form the cornerstone of soft skill. Every human being has to essentially and effectively communicate with others. Effective communication is the hallmark of one's education. So there are various situations wherein you need to communicate with others, especially either in verbal or written way. Say, for example, whenever you have one-to-one meetings or one-on-one meetings with your friends or with your colleagues or with your subordinates or with your clients, maybe in a group, when you have team meetings or maybe informal meetings in the corridors, at a forum, whenever you are a leader and you're trying to deliver a session on something, or maybe you're a participant. And as mentioned, you also have to have one-on-one meetings and you need to have verbal and written communication skills whenever you are meeting with your clients, and maybe whenever you are going to conferences and you are going to meet some global colleagues, or maybe any important people in your business related field. As far as explicitly written communication situation is concerned, on day-to-day basis, you need to send and receive emails. Especially by drafting emails, you need to have you need to draft them correctly. Maybe you need to put something on notice boards, or maybe you need to prepare important reports, or you need to update to your colleagues and to your boss related to your current work. So especially in that situation, written communication is very important. Now, very important thing for both these things, listening skills are very important, especially in one-on-one meetings and in groups, and also on conference calls. So the ability to speak fluently using the right word in the right order is a good communication. You need to ensure that you use you use right words and in right order because that is only considered as good communication. You need to message using appropriate vocabulary and syntax form effective communication. And it is very important to use proper syntax or proper grammar. Listening skills are very important because it allows someone, that is the speaker, to complete, to understand what is being said, and agreeing or asking for clarifications, and also asking or clarifying the next steps or actions. Even when we agree, we start a sentence with no, but, for example. Body language. Now, this is very important soft skill because it is also termed as non-verbal language, because we are not verbally saying anything, but we are trying to communicate using our body as a medium of communication. So face is the index of the mind, and it clearly displays the person's interests. Body language presents to the audience what we feel and think about the particular matter. That means, whenever you are having any dull expressions on your face, then probably that shows that you are not interested in what the speaker is saying. And at the same time, if you are trying to make movements unnecessarily, that also shows that you're not interested in the speaker's talk. You're not enjoying the talk. You're communicating using your body to the speaker that you are not interested. So, for example, in other, if we take another example, you're nodding your head. If your speaker is asking, are you following that person, that speaker, and you would say yes, or you would say no. Body language includes arms crossed, standing, sitting, relaxed, etc. Emotion of the center and receiver, for example, speaker speaking clearly or enthusiastically, is also an example of body language. Non-verbal communication. This is at least as important as verbal communication. For example, the way you wear an attire, for example, formal dress and personal grooming. You're trying to wear makeup, or maybe you're trying to wear a tie, and you're trying to look smart. Personal and business etiquettes, social behavior, eye contact, postures and gestures, etc. Written communication skill. Writing evaluates a person's proficiency indications, spelling, grammar, etc. So it is not just about spelling and grammar, but that person's ability to writing proficiently and nicely. Errors committed while writing circulars, reports, and agenda considerably spoil the image of the writer. So especially in the business context, if you're trying to write something, so you should always keep on avoiding errors. And you can avoid errors only if you are keep on reading what you have written and you have corrected it. You need to correct it, you must correct it. And when you're satisfied with the content of a particular report, or maybe a circular or a particular agenda, after that, and only after that, you can say that it is a perfect write-up, and you will have a good impression on the readers of those reports and the important write-up, whatever you have written. Good visual presentation using graphics, colors, balanced design, layout adds so much to written communication. So you might use them. You might need to use them in your written communication. Keep handouts and other written materials for your presentation whenever you're presenting. Verbal and written communication. Clarifying and simplicity is the key. So understandable language, be precise and use bullets, pick up one item or idea at a time, and must state the action required by whom and by which time. Also, you need to be careful of the uh, postures and qualities, the personalities and qualities of the person. Presentation skills. Presentation skills include planning, preparation, and delivery of the message. So you need to plan well, you need to prepare well, and you need to deliver accordingly. So making a formal speech is one form of presentation. And presentation skills can be broadly categorized into physical, oral, and electronic. For example, currently I'm delivering an electronic presentation. Success in life depends on presenting ideas in an appropriate manner. Look at the eyes of audience and speak a natural conversational voice. Don't just try to be using very loud voice unnecessarily. Appropriate voice will make the presentation effective and interesting. Otherwise, it won't make your presentation interesting. Ask for feedback from your audience about your presentation and change accordingly. If you do not change, then probably your audience will not follow you, and it will be a disaster. I mean, it is just because they will not follow, will not have a good impression of yours, and your name will be tarnished maybe. So it's always better to ask for feedback. Say, for example, if you are delivering a session for just 1 hour, then after every 15 minutes, you can just ask feedback to your audience, and you can just stop after 15 minutes and just ask them whether they're understanding what you're saying. Teamwork. People of either gender, different age groups, qualifications, status, and skills work as a team with a common objective of accomplishing the task. So the success of any organization largely depends on the coordinated efforts of its employees. It mainly refers to the agreeableness and cooperation among the team members. Teamwork and relationships. Built on communication, behavior, and delivery, the need to balance relationships with delivery schedules implies the need for trust, cooperation, clarity regarding goals and communication, providing and receiving proper feedback or positive feedback. Professional ethics. Professional ethics is the need of the hour in India, and also it is the need of the hour worldwide. When a person is at the work spot, he must think of his work only. He should not think about his personal things whenever he's at work. He must put his heart and soul into the work. Each employee is an organic or an important part of the organization and must try to contribute his might or his expertise to the successful functioning of the organization. Interpersonal skills. Man is a social animal, and his success in life largely depends on his relationship and interaction with others. We must respect the views and sentiments of others. When we want to defer their views, we must very politely give hints to them without wondering their feelings, without ridiculing their feelings. Time and stress management. Prioritize the work and schedule your time accordingly. Important work should be allotted more time and taken up first. Listening to classical music and practicing yoga will considerably reduce the physical, emotional, and mental stress of an individual. So you probably should try to uh, inculcate these skills and try to have a better business, successful career. Leadership communication skills. Leaders, executives, and managers need to be very clear about what they expect from others. They need to trust themselves. They should keep smiling. They should share and stay together. They should always learn new things, accept responsibility for themselves and their actions. They should look at problems and challenges. They should be grateful, and always they should be grateful. They should love themselves. Assertiveness. Whenever it is necessary, you should be able to say yes or no, but that also you need to say firmly. Remember, no does not mean never. If something will take 6 weeks, say 6 weeks. Don't agree for 2 weeks. Don't agree to do it within 2 weeks. Ask tough questions professionally and be a professional, not a martyr. Integrity. Integrity includes being honest, being upfront, dependable, reliable, and wherein there is an absence of deceit. So you should ensure that integrity. You should ensure your integrity at home, at work, at social or civic context. Commitment. Total completion implies accuracy, acceptable quality, and timeliness. So any expected or known delay should be communicated sooner rather than later to your boss or to your clients. So you should be fully committed to your work. Emotional competence. Emotional competence is the requirement to manage ambiguity and stress. This involves personal competence, that means how we manage ourselves, and social competence, which means how we handle relationships. So friends, this was the presentation for today. And if you have any queries or any concerns, any questions, then please contact me on this particular email address. I'm always happy to help you. And I really would like to thank you for patiently listening to my presentation. Thank you so much and see you soon. Bye-bye.